What was he hiding all this time? After months of eerie silence and sudden withdrawal from the spotlight, Kim Soo-hyun has finally broken his silence, and the revelation has left fans in utter disbelief. His secret? A confirmed relationship with none other than actress Kim Ji-won. What led to this shocking confession? And why now? Let red carpet revealed take you behind the scenes of one of the most unexpected love stories in Korean entertainment. For months, the name Kim Soo-hyun was a ghost in the entertainment world. One of Korea's brightest stars vanished. His social media accounts lay dormant. No fan meetings, no red carpet appearances, no statements. The man who once commanded millions of hearts had seemingly evaporated into thin air, leaving behind only unanswered questions and a trail of rumors that grew darker by the day. But last night, everything changed. In a shocking statement released exclusively through his agency's midnight press conference, Kim Soo-hyun finally broke his silence. "There's no point in hiding anymore," he said, standing in front of a sea of flashing cameras. "Yes, I am in a relationship with Kim Ji-won." And just like that, the nation gasped. A storm before the calm. To understand the weight of this confession, we must rewind to the chaos that preceded it. Back in late 2024, Kim Soo-hyun found himself entangled in a web of controversy surrounding his alleged connection to a scandal involving underage actress Kim Se-ron. While no official charges were filed, whispers circulated like wildfire. Online forums exploded with blurry photos, speculative timelines, and leaked messages, none of which were ever publicly confirmed or denied by Kim himself. Instead, he disappeared. Entire forums tracked his last known movements. Rumors surfaced that he had left the country, that he had checked into a wellness facility, even that he was preparing to retire. But his agency offered no clarity, only a chilling, repeated phrase: "He is taking time to reflect." The silence only amplified the speculation. Meanwhile, Kim Ji-won, known for her roles in My Liberation Notes and Fight for My Way, kept a low profile of her own. Though her schedule was packed with drama shoots and endorsements, she too avoided public comments about Soohyun, despite being increasingly linked to him through online sleuthing. The reveal that broke the internet. When Kim Soohyun appeared last night at the press conference, even veteran reporters were stunned. Clad in black, visibly thinner, his voice trembled as he stepped up to the microphone. "There are truths I couldn't speak before," he began, "but I owe it to everyone who believed in me, even during the hardest times, to be honest now." Then, he dropped the bomb. "I've been in a relationship with Kim Ji-won for over a year. We met while filming a commercial project overseas in early 2023. And our connection grew beyond friendship." The room fell into stunned silence. "We kept it secret not because we were ashamed," he added, "but because the world around us wasn't ready to accept it without judgment." According to the statement, Ji-won stood by him even when the public turned cold. "She saw me, not the headlines," he said. Reactions and repercussions. The public response was swift and polarizing. While many fans celebrated the unexpected couple, calling them the most powerful visual duo of the decade, others accused Kim of using the relationship as a distraction from unresolved allegations. Hashtags like hashtag Kim Soo-hyun comeback and hashtag protect Kim Ji-won trended globally within minutes. Insiders have also revealed that Kim Soo-hyun had refused multiple interview requests in the past few months, choosing instead to plan this single reveal. His PR team reportedly spent weeks negotiating the precise language of his statement, balancing between vulnerability and defiance. But it was Kim Ji-won's own reaction that took the story to another level. Just hours after the press conference, she posted a handwritten letter to her fans on Instagram, writing, "Love is not a crime. Neither is standing by someone when the world turns away. I believe in him." The post has since garnered over 8 million likes. The road ahead. What comes next for Kim Soo-hyun is uncertain. Some industry analysts speculate he'll return to acting with a new drama already in pre-production, while others suggest he may take a prolonged hiatus, depending on the fallout. As for the couple, insiders claim they're preparing to face the media storm head-on, together. Paparazzi are already flocking to the locations mentioned in the press conference. and a wave of retrospectives about their alleged secret meetings are dominating the headlines. One former colleague of Kim Ji-won shared anonymously. They were quiet, but the chemistry was impossible to miss. I'm not surprised, they just waited for the right time. Why such fear? Because timing is everything. And for Kim Soo-hyun, the timing couldn't have been worse. The shadow of scandal. Kim Soo-hyun's image at risk. Only months prior to the reveal, Kim Soo-hyun had barely survived the fallout of a series of dark allegations linked to his name through association. Though never confirmed, the rumors involving his connection to Kim Se-ron shook his public standing to its core. He didn't just go quiet. He isolated himself. People say he shut off his phone and moved into a secluded residence for weeks. Shared a former bodyguard. We were worried. His mental state was fragile. In such a climate, any move, even a romantic one, could be fatal to his image. Which is why some believe the timing of his relationship announcement wasn't just personal, it was tactical. By stepping into the storm now, he's regaining control of the narrative, says media analyst Soo-hyun. This wasn't just a confession of love, it was a reset. But not everyone is convinced. Public divides, supporters, skeptics, and the silence of his peers. In the hours following the announcement, the entertainment world responded, but cautiously. Several of Kim Soo-hyun's former co-stars issued generic messages of support, praising his courage without directly referencing Ji-won. Notably silent, however, were some big names who had once publicly supported him during his earlier controversies. Their absence spoke volumes. Meanwhile, online forums have erupted into debate. One user wrote, "He waited until the worst had passed and then dropped this? It feels staged." Another countered, "No, he found someone who helped him survive the storm. That's real love." Kim Ji-won's fans, for the most part, have been fiercely protective, pushing back against accusations that her career would be harmed by aligning herself with a man still recovering from scandal. But even her strongest defenders admit, the road ahead will be brutal. What this means for Kim Ji-won: career moves and sacrifices. While Kim Soo-hyun's comeback arc now seems set in motion, questions hang over Kim Ji-won's next steps. Her current project, a highly anticipated political thriller series slated for a summer release, is now under heavy scrutiny. Producers are reportedly holding emergency meetings to determine whether her association with Soo-hyun could impact the show's domestic and international promotions. A senior producer at a streaming giant shared, "We know she's talented, but this is Korea. Public image sells dramas. If this becomes polarizing, we may have to rethink things." But Ji-won appears unfazed. In her Instagram letter, she made it clear, "I will not apologize for loving someone. And I will not let fear decide my next role." Those close to her say she has no plans to step away from acting in fact, feels freer than ever. Behind closed doors, their life away from the spotlight. New details are emerging about the couple's secret life before the public reveal. Sources now confirm that the two often met in a private villa on the outskirts of Gangwon province, rented under a friend's name. There, away from cameras and headlines, they shared a life that most fans could only imagine. They cooked together, took long walks by the river. Sometimes they just sat in silence. A mutual acquaintance revealed, they weren't acting, they were just human. One particularly moving story recounts a moment when Ji-won found Soo-hyun asleep on the floor, clutching a copy of The Little Prince. It reminded her how lost he felt. The source added, "This wasn't a fairy tale built on red carpets, it was something far more fragile. And perhaps, far more real."